Hello and welcome. This is Mouse Gunner, and we're back with some more Besiege. And I must apologize up front. I have already completed the Isle of Ipsilon. I recorded the last two zones, and unfortunately, I was messing with some settings in the recording software I used, and it messed up the visuals of the recording so much that I don't really feel like I can use that footage. So I'm going to end up having to record it again. So yes, I have already completed these zones, but let's go ahead and see how I did it. Okay, so for Zone 14, this is an obstacle course, and it's an obstacle course that you try and traverse while being fired upon by archers. So my initial attempt was with the armored ram that I've used in the past. Now this uses tank-style controls, and as a result, it's a lot easier for me to navigate these obstacles. Now, I do have to remember that it is not like a normal car when I am driving. Now, this is very well armored, and it is fairly easy to get through this without having any real catastrophic damage happening. But the real problem with the armored car is just its size. It's just too big, and honestly, it needs to be this big for it to work appropriately. Honestly, if they were to make some modifications to the game, I could build a tank-style vehicle a lot more compactly. But unfortunately, the way the wheels work at the moment, you can only make them either turn under the left and right controls or move forward using up and down. You can't do both. If I could do both with one set of wheels, then this would be a lot easier to do. But unfortunately, I cannot do that. So I need this many wheels to be able to both turn and go forward. Now, the main thing that you're seeing here is that the vehicle just is too wide to get past this point. We got through the obstacle course more or less, but it's just this last point that we can't really get through because it gets stuck here. Looks like I also lost a wheel along the way, but I'm just getting stuck here. So what I ended up doing is ended up modifying an already existing vehicle, the car, and putting some armor plates on it. And this, because it's a lot smaller, is able to get through these pillars a lot better that the armored chassis could not get through. The only problem is I have to be very careful with this and how I steer the wheels, and that time I wasn't being careful because I was trying to go a little bit faster because another problem with this vehicle is it's not nearly as well armored. And if I take my time here, I may lose one of my wheels, and if that happens, I'm definitely not going to make it. But we only have one more of these pillars sets to get through, and then we just kind of throw ourselves over, and we get past the last one. So that was more or less the main challenge of this zone. It's just getting through the obstacle course, but also being well enough armored so that the archers didn't destroy my vehicle. Okay, moving along, we have the next challenge, and in this challenge you have to destroy 60% of everything, as they say. And to do that, I just utilized a vehicle you've already seen me use, which is the Sheep Killer. And I'm going to go ahead and line it up with the main part of this fort, because the fort is part of the 60% of everything, but honestly, everything here counts. So the soldiers here as well. So let's go ahead and try and drive up and fire off our catapult as quickly as we can. Unfortunately, these soldiers are going to take me off course a little bit as I drive into them, so we might as well chop them up. And we have one more. Oop, we need to pay attention to my wheels and make sure I don't break them off. I think I got a couple guys underneath me that are causing me some issues. There we go. And there's another one underneath me. Let's see if I can get the camera around. So I'm going to back up quickly and then go forward quickly. There we go. We got him out of there. Now let's back over him. I didn't have quite the momentum to kill him. Back over him. There we go. All right, I have to be careful, though, not to lose my bomb here. There we go. All right, so we have all the soldiers. Now we just need to fire off the catapult. And I'm going to have to be very careful here because all these bodies might cause me some issues. I'm already sliding under the blood as well. And I just need to line up with the central part, or the part on the left of the fortress where more structure is. And that is probably good. And boom, we have it. All right, well, that's the completion of the Isle of Ypsilon. I apologize, this is a shorter video. The original video was a lot longer, but it was a lot more of me trying to figure out the two zones and how to complete them. Whereas this time around, I actually knew how to complete them, so it took a lot less time. But in any case, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.